Homecoming week is in full swing. We'll have a special look at how the campus is celebrating the annual tradition coming up.
It's not uncommon to spot the masked rider or Raider Red this week, but what about Scooby-Doo? We'll explain what Scooby and some other super celebrities were up to next.
And the candidates for President of the United States had another chance to sway some votes last weekend. Rachel Blevins has a wrap of the latest debate in MCTV's election coverage.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Becca Chance.
And I'm Reyna. 1 week every year, the tech community goes out of its way to stir up school spirit and remind us what being a Red Raider is all about.
That's right, Megan. Homecoming week has taken over campus. Since Monday, groups and organizations have offered multiple opportunities for students to enjoy some entertainment, have some fun, or even grab a bite to eat for free. And yesterday was the biggest day so far. Starting early yesterday morning, members of crew began setting up for the annual Tamale Fest. The tasty tradition took place between the Media and Communication and Architecture buildings. The group set up a tent, a serving line, and tables and began handing out food at 11 a.m. Tamale Fest is an opportunity for crew to get students in homecoming spirit and help spread the word about the organization.
Crew is a caring community passionate about connecting students to Christ, and so we do that in 3 ways, through Bible studies, our weekly meetings on campus every Thursday at 8:30, and through conferences and retreats. So we usually have a conference and retreat every semester, and just like kind of getting students involved and connected. And so that's one thing that we love to do, is just going out and like connecting with community here at Tech.
As in years past, Tamale Fest was free and open to the Texas Tech community, but there was a catch. Students were asked to fill out a digital survey before eating. The information collected from the surveys will be used by crew to help create a better Christian opportunities for students.
After students finished up their tamales, they could head over to the sub for a super fun event. The Tech Activities Board set up a superhero photo booth in the sub courtyard yesterday afternoon. The activity was created as a special homecoming edition of their What's Up Wednesday event, held weekly at the sub. The photo booth gave students a chance to have their picture digitally placed in a special superhero background. The photos are keepsake to celebrate this year's theme of homecoming. Red Raiders assemble, heroes versus villains. As with all tab events, superhero photos were free with a Tech ID.
Although freebies and food are a great way to celebrate homecoming week, the best way to stir up some school spirit is through a little competition.
On Tuesday, students from all over campus stopped by the United Supermarkets Arena to cheer on their favorite organizations to victory.
Is a singing and dance competition between Greek organizations, student organizations, really anybody who wants to be involved on campus. But they just compete, they make their own lyrics up, it's complete creativity, and then they make their own costumes, and then they come out and compete. And then we get the 3 winners of student org and Greek organizations.
We have been preparing this performance for like 2.5 weeks now. I think we did really good. I mean, it feels great. No, it feels great. We worked hard for it. We knew that if we worked hard for it, we would get it. And we were really creative with it. We love doing it.
And it's really just a big spirit competition kind of, and everybody goes crazy and yells. It's awesome.
Sosing is just one of several competitions that takes place during homecoming week. Student organizations also have a chance to show off their artistic creativity during the annual Spirit Banners competition. The competition encourages the various organizations to create a cloth banner using this year's homecoming theme. The banners are then put on display in the sub from Monday through Friday, and at the end of the week, 2 banners are picked as winners to be displayed at the Jones AT&T Stadium during the homecoming football game on Saturday. The winners of the Spirit Banner competition will be announced during the pep rally on tomorrow night.
If you've missed out on the homecoming fun, you still have 2 more days to join in and show your school spirit. First, head over to the main entrance of campus by the Seal to enjoy the annual homecoming parade. The parade features members of the Going Band, the cheerleading squad, Raider Red, and much more. The procession starts at 6 p.m. and weaves its way from the circle all the way to the United Supermarkets Arena. As soon as the parade is over, make a quick trip to this United Supermarkets Arena for the Homecoming and Hoops Pep Rally. The event gives students a chance to gear up for the big game against West Virginia on Saturday and meet this year's Lady Raiders and Red Raider basketball teams. Start time for the pep rally is scheduled for 7:15 p.m. Immediately following the pep rally, take a short walk outside to the east side of the USA for the most illuminating event of homecoming. The annual bonfire will be lit at the bonfire pit at approximately 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. The bonfire is the last official event of the homecoming week before the football game. The parade, pep rally, and bonfire are all open and free to the public.
And on Saturday, Homecoming 2016 comes to an end with the biggest event of the week. Head out to the Jones A&T Stadium to cheer on the Red Raiders to victory against the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Mountaineers are headed to Lubbock with a 4-0 record and a top 25 ranking. The Red Raiders are coming off of a rough loss against Kansas State, and they're looking for an upset. A win on Sunday would help put Tech back on the right track as they continue to run through their Big 12 conference play. Kickoff is scheduled for 11 a.m., but if you can't be there in person, you can catch all the action on Fox Sports 1. Students headed to an 8 a.m. class this morning may have been off guard by a thunderstorm. Lightning lit up the sky, and the Lubbock area saw more than a quarter-inch of rain.
Yeah, Becca, today has certainly marked the gloomiest day of homecoming, but luckily it looks like today is not a sign of things to come. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The MCTV tower cam has been showing cloudy skies and sprinkles all day. Along with the clouds, temperatures have also stayed cool with highs only getting up to the low 60s. Tonight's lows will still be cool, but the rain should clear off by dusk. Tomorrow we'll see a return of the sun by the afternoon, and that will help temperatures rise into the upper 70s. Saturday, the warming trend will continue, bringing temperatures back into the upper 80s. Sunny skies will also return to the area, and it looks like the clouds will stay away for a while. Sunday, temperatures will rise again just slightly with high temperatures in the 90s. Overnight lows over the weekend will be around the 60-degree mark, so the evening should still be nice. On Monday, the third week of October kicks off with another day of 90-degree temperatures and sunny skies. Monday will also bring back the wind with gusts predicted up to 40 miles per hour. Luckily, the winds should die off by nightfall and temperatures will again fall into the upper 50s. Tuesday kicks off a cooling trend that will slowly bring back fall conditions to the South Plains. Tuesday will still be sunny, but temperatures will be slightly cooler in the mid-80s. Wednesday, temperatures will drop even further with highs in the lower 70s and an overnight low in the upper 40s. Looking ahead, temperatures will drop even further by the end of the week. There's only 25 days between now and the presidential election. As the campaigns grow more heated, Americans become more divided in their loyalties to the candidate.
That's true, Megan. But those still on the fence, here was another chance to hear where the candidates stand on the issues. Rachel Blevins has our weekly wrap-up in MCTV's election coverage.
The second presidential debate took place last weekend after both candidates were the topic of scandals in the days leading up to it. A leaked recording from 2005 showed Donald Trump making lewd comments about women on a hot microphone before an Access Hollywood interview. When questioned by the moderators, Trump referred to the comments as locker room talk and attempted to turn the topic of conversation to more important issues.
Very embarrassed by it. I hate it. But it's locker room talk, and it's one of those things. I will knock the hell out of ISIS. We're going to defeat ISIS. ISIS happened a number of years ago in a vacuum that was left because of bad judgment. And I will tell you, I will take care of ISIS. So, Mr. Trump, we should get on to much more important things and much bigger things.
Hillary Clinton was the subject of a massive email released by WikiLeaks, which has continued throughout the last week. Over 6,000 emails have been released from the account of Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta. And that is just the beginning, as WikiLeaks has promised to release 50,000 by the end of the election period. When questioned during the debate on comments she made in the emails about needing to have a personal stance and a public stance, Clinton sidestepped the question by blaming the leak on Russia, despite the fact that there has been no formal investigation.
Our intelligence community just came out and said in the last few days that the Kremlin, meaning Putin and the Russian government, are directing the attacks, the hacking on American accounts to influence our election. And WikiLeaks is part of that, as are other sites where the Russians hack information. We don't even know if it's accurate information, and then they put it out.
The third and final debate will be held next week on Wednesday, October 19th at 8 p.m. Central. The debate will take place at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and the format will return to the traditional podium setup used during the first debate. For the latest with MCTV's election coverage, I'm Rachel Blevins.
Homecoming may be the biggest thing on the schedule this week, but if you're looking for some different entertainment, we've got you covered. Let's take a look at the MCTV events calendar. Tonight at 10 p.m., stop by the Sub Escondido Theater and enjoy a special screening of the hit movie Guardians of the Galaxy. The movie focuses on a group of intergalactic criminals who form a shaky alliance to stop evil warrior from ruling the universe. The movie also features Chris Pratt in the role that kicked off his current run of hit movies. Tonight's movie screening is sponsored by the Tech Activities Board, and it's free with a student ID.
A controversial new law has inspired some local artists to action, and you can see the results in the School of Art's newest exhibition. Gun Show Art in the Era of Campus Carry officially opens in the Landmark Arts Gallery tomorrow afternoon. The gallery features works from 10 artists from around the United States who use their skills as commentary on the new law. To kick off the new exhibition, the School of Art will open a reception with gallery talks by Shannon Cannings, Jared Elrod, and Dirk Fowler. Cannings, Elrod, and Fowler all have pieces featured in the Gun Show exhibition. Tomorrow's event starts at 3:30 p.m. and it's free and open to the public.
And on Sunday, wrap up your weekend with the music stylings of the trombone featuring some of Tech's finest musicians. The James T. Decker Faculty Trombone Recital will take place at 2 p.m. at the Legacy Event Center in downtown Lubbock. The recital, titled Pairings and Premieres, features Professor Decker on trombone, accompanied by Susan Wass and graduate students of Professor Chris Smith. The works featured during the performance will include 2 world premieres of compositions never before heard in public. Sunday's recital is free and open to the public. So Megan, are you planning on going to any of the homecoming events this weekend?
Actually, I'm not. I'm going to be out of town in Dallas with a few other TTU journalism students because we're going to a convention, and we're actually nominated for a few awards, so we'll see how that goes.
That sounds fun. Well, that's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you on Monday.